What if I told you that a fully automated AI-powered company, one that handles customer support, sales qualification, content creation, data analysis, and internal operations, could be built for less than $100 a month? And what if I told you that by the end of 2027, the businesses that do this will dominate their markets and the ones that do not will be playing catch-up? That is exactly what we are covering today. I am giving you the complete AI business stack blueprint for 2027. Every layer, every tool, every cost, and the exact 30-day implementation plan to get it all running. This is the capstone of our very advanced series. Let us build it. All right, before we get into specific tools, you need to understand the architecture. The complete AI business stack has 5 layers. Layer 1 is infrastructure and hosting. This is your foundation. A VPS, your domain, your Docker containers. Everything runs on this. Layer 2 is your data foundation and pipelines. This is where you store everything and move it between systems. Your warehouse, your databases, your ETL pipelines. Layer 3 is AI orchestration and models. This is the brain. Claude, GPT, fine-tuned models, multi-agent systems. This is where the intelligence lives. Layer 4 is action and automation. This is N8N, make, custom scripts. This layer takes the AI decisions and turns them into real-world actions. And Layer 5 is the human interface and feedback. Dashboards, Slack bots, email briefs. This is where humans see what is happening and provide feedback that makes the system smarter. The key insight is that each layer builds on the one below it. You do not start with AI agents. You start with solid infrastructure, then add data, then intelligence, then automation, then visibility. Let us get specific about the tools in each layer. For infrastructure, I recommend hosting a VPS at $10 a month. It gives you 4 gigs of RAM, enough for Docker, N8N, your databases, and several AI services. For data, BigQuery has a generous free tier that handles up to 10 gigs of storage and 1 terabyte of query processing per month. That is more than enough for most small businesses. For AI orchestration, you need Claude and GPT. Claude excels at reasoning and long-form content. GPT is stronger at structured outputs and API integration. Together they cover every use case. For automation, N8N is the king. It is open source, self-hosted on your VPS, and connects to everything through HTTP, webhooks, and API nodes. And for the human interface, Metabase gives you beautiful dashboards, Slackbolt lets you build custom bots, and simple cron jobs send daily email briefs. The total monthly cost for this complete stack, infrastructure, data, AI, automation, and dashboards, is around $100. Compare that to hiring even one part-time assistant for $1,500 a month. The ROI is immediate and massive. The gap between what most businesses run today and what they will need by 2027 is huge. In 2025, most businesses run a single AI chat interface. They log into ChatGPT or Claude, ask a question, get an answer, and manually apply it. They pull data manually from spreadsheets and dashboards. They build one-off automations that break when something changes. There is no monitoring, no alerting, no observability, and they run everything on hobby infrastructure. Shared hosting, free tiers, no redundancy. The 2027 stack is completely different. Instead of a single chat interface, you have specialized AI agent teams. A content agent, a support agent, a sales agent, an ops agent, each with its own knowledge base and system prompt. Instead of manual data pulls, you have real-time pipelines that stream data into your warehouse every hour. Instead of one-off automations, you have composable workflow chains, where the output of one automation feeds directly into another. Instead of no monitoring, you have observability everywhere. Every API call, every agent decision, every automation run is logged and alertable. And instead of hobby infrastructure, you run production-grade VPS with Docker, automatic backups, and health checks. The businesses making this transition now are building a 6 to 12-month head start that their competitors will not be able to close. Let me break down exactly what each layer costs so there are no surprises. Infrastructure is $10 a month for hosting a VPS with Docker. Add a domain at $10 a year, so about $11 monthly. The data layer is free to start. BigQuery free tier covers you, and you can add Superbase for a managed Postgres database at $25 if you need it. The AI layer is where costs vary most. At minimum, API credits for Claude and GPT at $50 a month will handle thousands of automated tasks. If you add fine-tuned models via Open Router or local inference, budget another $50 to $100. But start at $50. The automation layer is $20 for NA10 on your own VPS. Free and unlimited. And the human interface layer is essentially free. Metabase is open source. Slack bots use free Slack APIs. Cron jobs cost nothing, so your complete starter stack is around $100 a month. A power user with fine-tuning and larger databases runs closer to $300. And an agency-grade multi-client setup with dedicated environments for each client runs upwards of $1,000. But look at what you are replacing: a bookkeeper, an administrative assistant, a social media manager, a data analyst. Even at minimum wage, that is $8,000 to $10,000 a month. Your AI stack does it all for $100 to $300. Where is all of this heading? There are 5 trends you need to be ahead of. First, AI employees become standard team members. Every department will have at least one AI agent handling routine work, not replacing humans, but augmenting them. Second, voice-first interfaces replace dashboards for daily operations. Instead of logging in and scanning charts, you will ask your AI assistant how the business is doing and get a verbal briefing. Third, autonomous workflows handle entire business processes end-to-end. Not just single tasks, but complete workflows from lead capture to close deal, from content idea to published post. Fourth, custom models replace SaaS subscriptions. Why pay $50 a month for a copywriting tool when you can fine-tune a model on your brand voice for $3 and run it locally? Fifth, data moats become your #1 asset. Your proprietary data, customer interactions, sales patterns, content performance, becomes the training data that makes your AI smarter than any competitor can replicate. The businesses that win in 2027 are not the ones with the best AI models. They are the ones with the best data. Here is your exact 30-day plan to build this stack. Week 1 is infrastructure. Sign up for a hosting of VPS. Point your domain. Install Docker and Docker Compose. Set up nginx as a reverse proxy. Deploy a simple health check endpoint. By Sunday, you should have a running VPS that you can SSH into and a domain that resolves. Week 2 is data. Set up your BigQuery free tier account. Connect your first 3 data sources, probably Stripe for payments, Google Analytics for traffic, and your CRM. Write a simple cron job that pulls data every hour. By Sunday, you should have real business data flowing into a centralized warehouse. Week 3 is core automations. Install NA10 on your VPS. Build your first 3 workflows. Start with simple ones: a Slack notification when a new lead comes in, an automated welcome email, a daily data snapshot. Test them with real data. By Sunday, you should have 3 automations running in production. Week 4 is the dashboard and monitoring layer. Install Metabase and connect it to your BigQuery. Build 3 dashboards, one for sales, one for marketing, one for operations. Set up a Slack bot that posts a daily AI-written business brief every morning. By the end of the month, you have a complete 5-layer AI business stack running for around $100 a month. That is the blueprint. Before we wrap up, I want to talk about the thing that actually matters most: your defensible moat. In the AI era, 4 assets create an unassailable competitive advantage. Number 1 is your proprietary data and workflows, the specific automations you build for your specific business processes. Number 2 is your trained and labeled custom models, the fine-tuned models that understand your brand voice, your customer patterns, your industry terminology. Number 3 is your integrated AI agent system, the way your content agent, support agent, sales agent, and ops agent work together as a team. Number 4 is your client relationships and trust. AI can handle 80% of tasks, but the 20% that requires human judgment, empathy, and relationship building, that is your moat. The businesses that combine these four assets are the ones that will compound while everyone else is still figuring out which chatbot to use. This is not about replacing people. It is about creating systems so powerful that the right people want to work with you because you have the unfair advantage. So here is the bottom line. The complete AI business stack for 2027 costs around $100 a month, and you can build it in 30 days. I have shown you every layer, every tool, every cost, and the exact weekly plan. The question is not whether AI will transform how businesses operate. That already happened. The question is whether you will be the business that adopted early and built the moat, or the one playing catch-up in 2028. I have put everything from this entire very advanced series, all the workflows, all the prompts, all the templates, into the AI Content Starter Pack linked in the description below. Take the blueprint, build the stack, and I will see you in the next video. As always, I am Chris from Cybersavvy. Build systems that work while you sleep.